Now here's Banks following the miss by Draymond Green. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Now Banks. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gordon. Oladipo outside. And the three ball is good. Oladipo's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Magic. And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree. And, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago and never really got back on track.
Oladipo misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
All right, Doris. And here is Banks following Draymond Green's three.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Kicks to Iguodala. Lets it fly. Curry's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pick by Vucevic. It's Banks. Look at that jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's the Magic with the ball. And Oladipo kicks to Banks. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's sent back by Bogut. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Golden State moving the ball around. Green, no luck. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Banks. There's the screen. He kicks it to Fournier. Back to Banks. Just 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing for the three. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there. Warriors trail by 3. Right side Curry. Nails the 16-footer.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Banks against Thompson. It's Banks with the drive. Iguodala with the steal. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Fournier dishes to Banks. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Shot's good by Iguodala.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Orlando leading. Here's Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Oladipo goes in. That is good. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Iguodala gets the bucket. Here's Banks. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And stolen by Banks. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by 3. Banks has got 4 assists now tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Answers. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last, Skiles said to his team, he implored his guys to exploit the open passing lanes with hard, crisp passes to the paint. He said if you get an inch of daylight, make that pass. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Banks kicks to Gordon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside Banks. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Now here's Banks after the miss from Stephen Curry. They get it again, and then Gordon hits the dunk.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Gordon with the screen for Freak. Pass to Gordon. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green with a screen on Oladipo. The drive by Green. Out to Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Thompson is double. Baseline jumper. Green, no luck.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with it. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Andrew Nicholson. Oladipo, he's checked in for Hezonja. And Banks is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Livingston is out there with Curry. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Clock at 6. Banks passes to Gordon. Fournier. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oladipo against Curry. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark, Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. Incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
It's Banks with the drive. Gordon, the baseline jumper goes down. Gordon's got 6 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Curry kicks to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
And Steph Curry, with his deep range and lightning quick release, really unique to our league.
Here's Vucevic. Can't cash in from close range.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. 38 points for him last game against Miami.
And speaking of Curry, guys, that quick slingshot release, really one of a kind. For most of us, a quick flick shot like that would be lucky to draw iron, but he's able to do it with pinpoint accuracy.
Now Vucevic, after the missed three from Stephen Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Livingston dishes to Green. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Stephen Curry.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Banks. He's got 11. Dishes it to Vucevic from 10 feet out, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Vucevic has got 8.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry passes to Iguodala. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors get it back. Magic leading by 3. Watson dishes to Banks. Picked by Vucevic. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Banks. He's got 11. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala the pass to Curry. And they take the lead. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Curry against Banks. Right wing. Watson kicks to Banks. 4 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by Bogut. The Warriors leading. The feed now to Livingston. And there's the pass to Bogut. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Picked by Vucevic. Banks against Curry. Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Bogut. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the wide open shot from Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Banks following the basket by Draymond Green. Banks dishes to Gordon. Feeds to Watson. Banks kicks to Watson. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors in Steve's words.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gordon. Knocked away. Curry passes to Green. There's the dish to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Screen by Bogut. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Bogut's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Passes it to Gordon. And here is Curry. 14 points for him. The shot no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Banks with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Watson kicks to Vucevic, and it's sent back by Bogut. Thompson left side. All sorts of time. Count that one. Thompson's got 11 points.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Banks against Iguodala. The shot's good from Banks.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Now, here's Green. He's got 15. Back to Iguodala. Green with a screen for Iguodala. He feeds it to Green. 5 to shoot. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6. And here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give him a little bump, and then maybe.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 6.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Greek is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Fournier in at the small forward position. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Banks with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Oladipo misses.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". but he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Banks against Iguodala. It's Banks with the drive. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Fifth is Steph Curry.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. They double-team Iguodala. The drive by Green. Jacks up a three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist on the night.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Banks passes to Oladipo. Back to Banks. It's Oladipo on the wing. Thompson against Banks. Fires the three. But he stays with it. He dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Banks. Pick by Vucevic. Banks against Bogut. Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Green. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter. Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 17 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, how